Imagine you are at a river and the sun is kissing your skin. You get pulled under the water and you're fighting for your life, but the pain is unbearable and it's getting harder to breathe. That's what it feels like to have a chronic pain condition. My name is Zoe and I have hypermobile musculoskeletal Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. People with conditions like fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, and even depression know what my pain is like. In my speech, I will be covering my history, my struggles, and my recovery before, during, and after my diagnosis. Ehlers-Danlos can lie dormant like a dying flame, getting ready to be ignited. My story starts in 7th grade volleyball. In practice one day, I herniated a disc in my back. The pain wasn't normal though. It radiated throughout my entire body. I saw many doctors for this pain, including the best of the specialists in Iowa, but no one had answers. I was on many drug trials, but none of them worked. I had many hospital stays for the pain management, and I underwent many tests like MRIs, CT scans, and x-rays, but they were all normal. Doctors resorted in calling me crazy and saying I made everything up. The word hypochondriac was even used. As a 13-year-old, being called crazy was really hard. My health continued to decline and I started missing a lot of school. I think I missed about 100 of the 180 days there are in a school year. I was even being threatened with being held back, but luckily I kept my grades up and I was able to pass. Another thing this mystery disease affected was my friendships. Since I missed so much school, my friends decided they would move on and find better friends. This affected my mental health too. I started to lose hope on if I would ever live a pain-free life ever again. With no cure and losing hope slowly, I decided to do my own research. I found a lot of information on coping mechanisms. I tried yoga, meditation, journaling, and even hanging out with my loved ones, but nothing seemed to help until I found music and books. With music and books, I was able to travel to a fantasy world where pain didn't exist. It even started my road to recovery. I started going to school more, making more friends, and even finding new hobbies. I am still in recovery today. I still have really bad days, but I have more good than bad days now. I am still using coping mechanisms, but I've also added healthy eating and working out because they seem to help a lot too. For the first time ever, I feel like I am living my life to the fullest. In conclusion, I struggled with my physical, mental, and emotional health for years before I got my diagnosis. It may not have been the diagnosis that I wanted, but I can't imagine myself without it today. I want people who have chronic conditions like me to remember that we don't have to live by their rules. We can get our power back and live in harmony with our health. Close your eyes again. Imagine that weight holding you under the water finally lets go. You spring to the surface, gasping for air, and letting the sun hit your skin again. Your brain finally realizes that pain isn't forever, and you can finally relax again.